Hello dear students, today our lesson is how to write a formal email. Formal emails. Email is the most common form of business communication, so it's important to get it right. Although emails usually aren't as formal as letters, they still need to be professional. Subject. The subject is the first piece of information that the recipients of an email see, and if it is written incorrectly or unclearly, it could push the reader to delete it without even opening it. So it's important to give a clear and precise message right from the start, indicating the reason for writing this email. For example, don't just write question. Instead, be more specific, like question about schedule for Friday's meeting. That's why the recipient will know immediately what your email is about even before opening it. The format of a formal email in English. Follow these 5 simple steps to make sure your English emails are perfectly professional. Number 1, begin with a greeting. Number 2, state your purpose. Number 3, add your closing remarks. And number 4, end with an appropriate closing. Let's take them one by one. The first one, begin with a greeting. Depending on the type of relationship you have with the person you are writing to, there are different ways of starting an email, but any email should start with a greeting. In our specific case, being formal, the most appropriate options are Dear Mr., Mrs., and Miss, or Dear Sir, Madam, if you don't know the name of the recipient or more generally to whom it may concern. State your purpose. After the initial greeting, you need an introductory sentence that indicates clearly the reason for writing this email. If you are writing an email to send information, you can start with one of the following sentences. I'm writing to let you know. I'm delighted to tell you. This is if you are communicating good news. Or I regret to inform you that. This is if you are communicating bad news. If instead you are replying to an email you received, you can say, I'm writing in response to, I'm writing in reply to, or I'm writing to thank you for, and this is if you need to thank the recipient for something. Pay attention to punctuation. People want to read emails quickly, so keep your sentences short and clear. You will also need to pay careful attention to grammar, spelling, and punctuation. Add your closing remarks. Based on the type of message you are sending, there are many ways to write a final invitation before ending the email, such as I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you in advance. For further information, please do not hesitate to contact me. Please let me know if you have any questions. And the last one can be thanks for your attention. The last point is end with an appropriate closing. The most common way to end email is best regards, kind regards, yours faithfully, yours sincerely, or regards. The last point is signature. End your email with all the appropriate information about you, including signature, name and last name, job title, relative details about your company, whether the name or the address, and link to the company website. Let's take an example for a formal email. Delay with the delivery of an order. This is the subject of the email or what you are writing about. The subject will be delivery delay. Dear Mr. Pascal, we regret to inform you that we will not be able to respect the deadline previously agreed for the delivery of your order. Our supplier has warned us today that they are experiencing supply problems which will result in a delay in our production chain. We count on your understanding and thank you for your patience. Please accept our apologies. Best regards. This is a good example for a formal email. Until here, I hope that you can understand well how to write a formal email and this presentation is beneficial for you. Thank you.